Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him on the way. 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ground ball foul down the left side. Judge is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. 1 run is scored, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
That is it. The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. The pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Belt on at first, nobody out. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Longoria scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
1-1 the count now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Runners on first with one down. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. Two down. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Tanaka pauses, 0-1 on its way, and he misses with it, 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. That's ball three.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's big Aaron Judge. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And that misses inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The first baseman, Brandon.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bell.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Belt, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voit. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
The belt for the twin killing.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1.
2-1.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
next to the Giants.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Popped him up. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now the pitcher. For the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Number 99.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. One down. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and gone.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. All even now, 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Luke Voigt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left as we are all tied at 5.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Trevor Cahill, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 53, Trevor.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Cahill, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. 1-0 the count. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hicks going back, still ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count. Nope.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are 7th.
Leading off the shortstop, Labor Cole.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 to him now. Fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on
in there. 2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Mike Ford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 72, Mike Ford.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ford, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
To Crawford for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in, the long ball threat, DJ LeMahieu. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
This is line to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Jordan Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Montgomery is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Wilmer Flores becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead. Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Hopped up. Belt in foul ground. 1 down. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back. Left field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And much in the way of Jonathan Holder comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Austin Slater will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Evan Longoria would be next. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Luis Basabe takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Austin Slater will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Luke Voigt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gio Urshela will be next. The 3-1 hit sharply on the ground, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Grounded down the third baseline. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and would you believe it? The 5th double play they've hit into so far. Wow. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yastrzemski will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Cutter low, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Voit is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Crawford comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Striding in, Mauricio Dubon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Cessa is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.